Okay, I hope it's going smooth now. Let me know how you guys if the stream is going right now. Shoot. Shoot, come on. All right, I think it's going okay. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I think Lorraine said it's going okay. Let's just see here. I don't know if anybody else is connected now. Technology. Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks for bearing with me and whatever technical problems are happening here. I'm looking at my dashboard and it looks like it's okay. So let's go ahead and start. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you're all good. Because otherwise, I think we'll go ahead and just start. So the prompt is Pac-Man as a barista, and we have 30 minutes to get a drawing done of Pac-Man as a barista. Pac-Man's a simple character. I think you could probably do more sophistication and stuff in the barista side of the prompt. So that's what I'm going to do. I think maybe I'll do what I did sort of last time. You know, Pac-Man with the ghosts. I didn't do the Pac-Man in the last one. I'll show you what that one looked like. It was just these guys, and we had, you know, we were doing, this is what I forget what this was called. It was Ghosts on a Lazy Sunday. That's what it was. So I think what I'll do is create a barista, like a Starbucks scene with Pac-Man, maybe serving the ghosts. That's kind of cool. Usually what I end up doing to start off with is compose my shot. How I do that is I just draw 2 lines really. I think I'll just do something like this and something like this. That shot looks very dark. I mean light. So you guys see that. What I do with this is, because when I do the two lines on the thing on the canvas, it gives me a way of grounding the scene, and a way of leading the eye later on, and I'll show you how that's done. So basically what I want to do is maybe have, you know, maybe this is my the counter. And this is how I always just approach the overall drawing. Just drawing in little shapes. So I think this will be where my Pac-Man will be. And then I'll just do like sort of fillers back here. Right. Sorry, Karina. So basically, we'll be soft on the time. Pac-Man as a barista. We'll give you some extra time. So as you see, I'm just being really loose here. Just putting in all of my shapes and placing them. And if you don't like it, which I am not totally 100% sure on my composition here, which is great because this is so loose that I could just start over if I wanted to. And hopefully, if you like, on an iPad it's easy. I can just create a new layer or a new canvas, or for you, you can just, you know, if you don't have an iPad or are not using a digital means of drawing, just use a new paper, and then your eraser is a good friend, right? I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can just make this work. Maybe not. Try a new layer. I still want to keep this sort of composition. Maybe I think my problem was that my Pac-Man was too big. Pac-Man have like a tongue? I want to look. It does. Kind of like that Pac-Man, huh? Let's do that. He has sort of mini Pac-Mans for eyes. I like the styling on this. You know what's interesting about Pac-Man and how long he's been around? You know, and I'm gonna date myself, but you know, I grew up in an era where, you know, it was, we would actually go to arcades for fun. I mean, they were actual things. You know, not just ones of the, not those places like Chuck E. Cheese, or what's the other place? Or like the movie theaters now. You know, those seem to be the only places where arcades are, or like places like Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, which we actually went to on Monday. You'd be surprised at how many people were actually out. And he has sort of mittens for hands. Those are really easy. And I have an idea for this. It's gonna be fun. Here's a little trick too. Once you, you know, drawing arms, don't draw from, I usually don't draw from the shoulder to the hand. Especially for arms like this, when he's sort of, you know, sort of rubbery, like tubular arms. Draw the hand, draw where you want it first, right? And then you connect that hand to the body. Oh, Santa Cruz, it was really nice. The weather was so nice. We went to the wharf, you know, and had lunch there at this island, Hawaiian island place. It was good. And then we just walked down to the boardwalk and see how I did that with the arm. So it's always good to draw the hand first, and that also helps with more advanced anatomy, like with an actual real hand. It's hard to get the pose right drawing the other way, at least in my experience. I was like drawing the position of the hand first and then trying to connect it to the body. But with Pac-Man here, it's really easy. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Sorry guys, because I have an idea for my composition now. And I know this is not as, that you can't, it's impossible to do on paper. But what I'm doing is sort of drawing the maze, because he's going to inhabit the maze. Drawing the hand again. Anyways, going back to Pac-Man in the 80s. It was a big craze. I remember back in my elementary school, there was a teacher. We had one Apple IIe. I don't know if you guys remember what that is, but it was one of the first personal computers, and one teacher in the whole school had one, and that computer would make its rounds to different classrooms, and the only game that was on it was Pac-Man, and it was it wasn't the arcade version of Pac-Man. It was kind of the Atari 2600 version of it, which I'm sure you guys don't know what that is. Atari 2600 was one of the first game consoles created by Atari. I'm giving you guys its history lesson. My power pellets. My pellets. There's 12 minutes. Due to technical difficulties, what if I added maybe another 5 minutes? Let me do that. I'll do it at the end. Yeah, I'll do it at the end. I'll add it. You know what? I'll add it on the cleanup time. So yeah, so I'm just now just adding a little more detail to my characters. I mean, Pac-Man is really easy. Oh, he's a circle, he's a sphere. And the same thing with goats. The ghosts you can do, I'll show you here. It's just basically a sphere, a circle, right? And then you just take a line down the sides and then just zigzag the bottoms. And 2 round circles for eyes, right? Easy peasy. It's like 10 minutes here. I think what I'm going to do, start adding a little bit of color to this thing now, huh? And you don't have to do that, but on this iPad, it's generally easy to do so because I can just add another layer like that, and then just start adding color on that layer. Oops, that's not the right color. Yeah, so going back to, again, I keep drawing and then talking at the same time. It's hard to do sometimes. I was saying I was amazed at how long Pac-Man has been around. And it's so crazy because he's still going on. He's gone through several iterations, add more characters to the franchise. I mean, what more could you want from a character? It's so simple too, you know. I guess there's something to say about a character that has been around, you know, that's so simple that it's easy to, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say, the simplest characters end up making it, you know, they're just easy. They proliferate more, I suppose. So cool. There's this new game on, I think it's called Pac-Man 356, I think, where you can actually play against other people. It's like competitive Pac-Man, which is really cool. All right, we have 6 minutes. Put this on another layer. Overall, I want this to be pretty bright. And because I'm doing this on layers, I have this color layer on a layer behind this color layer. So I can just be drawing. You can do this in any digital program that gives you layers. I need a lighter color then for this. Four minutes. cool. So you see I'm just being really rough with my colors because this is, again, just a sketch, right? Not have to be in the lines or whatever. But I am going to do some sort of shading. All right, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Just adding some shading to my characters to get more depth. Sweet. Let's see. Draw a word bubble here. Oops. Think of some all right, I think give me some time to think about a name for this drink. And we are less than a minute, almost 30 seconds. Like I said before, I will go ahead and add more time in the cleanup part as we head into our show and tell time. Think of a name for this drink. Okay, that is time. So what we're going to do, for those of you who know already, I'm going to go into our show and tell time after a bit of cleanup and finishing up, getting more details into your drawing if you want to, but when you're ready, take a picture of your drawing, and then or export it out of your digital drawing device and go to yoguile.com/the sketch space, or you can email it to the sketch space at yoguile.com, and it will go into our show and tell. It'll go into here. Okay, and all you have to do is once you let me just log out actually. Once you load that up, yoguile.com/the sketch space, you can add more photos here and then just upload your photo. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and do some finish up time. I'll add just like 5 more minutes onto this, so total of 15. And there we go. Go ahead and finish up. Oops. I think I have a name for this drink. Oh, I have an idea. What is your guys' favorite drink at Starbucks? You know, yesterday I tried the strawberry frap, the new strawberry funnel cake frap, and I gotta tell you, it was probably the sweetest thing I've ever had at Starbucks. Probably way too sweet. Makes me wonder if they're just hiding things behind a whole bunch of sugar now at Starbucks. I had a friend who told me that Starbucks pretty much burns all their coffee, so it's not a good taste. I'm not a coffee connoisseur really, but I do have friends who are really experts at that, the taste and things. I just like coffee. You know, I remember one time I walked in with a cup of McDonald's coffee, which I think is not that bad. McDonald's coffee is okay, and you can hate me for it. I don't care. That's fine. But still. Olivia says, I like the decaf mocha frap. That's decaf. I can't do decaf. I need the caffeine. I need the caffeine. But that's good. Grande. Just gonna do grande. I guess that's how you spell mochaccino. That's probably a good thing. In fact, okay, so here's a funny story. Don't let the snobs dictate your personal consumption choices, says the person who, yeah, Karina. That's not good. Okay, here's the deal. I started drinking coffee when I was in middle school. My grandmother, that's what our breakfast would be: coffee and some toast, and then we'd be out the door walking to school. So, you know, you know that whole saying about like coffee will like stunt your growth. I don't know if you ever heard that. You know, there's all these superstitions or whatever, weird beliefs. You know, I grew up in a Filipino household, right, where they said that staring at the TV would cause too much radiation and you would go blind. But I mean, I did have to have glasses. I did watch a lot of TV, but you know, and I have glasses, but I'm not blind. Hey. So, anyways, going back to the coffee thing. My height is 5'11", right? And I like missed being 6 feet tall by 1 inch. And naturally, what am I going to blame? All that coffee that I've started drinking back in my formative years, in middle school. So, Olivia, your mom might be right. So if you want to get tall, and don't stunt your growth, don't drink coffee, or at least don't drink the caffeine. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a convenient thing to blame. So, grande mochaccino. Extra hot with extra hot with whip grande matcha latte with 1 pump vanilla. Yep, that is Rosalind's drink. I'm not taking orders, by the way. Okay, what color was this guy again? Oh, darn. Idiots. Let's see here. Pack and ghosts. Inky. Okay. Grande mochaccino extra hot with whipped cream for let's see. This. Oops. So this guy's named Inky. I can think of how you go to Starbucks and you tell them their name and they always get it wrong. I'm trying to think of a name for Inky that might be kind of funny. For grande mochaccino extra hot with whipped cream for Oops. That's not cool. Winky. That's pretty good. I got Slinky. Stinky. You guys think of your own names. I have my own. Slinky. And I'm gonna add something here. Top. All right. I think I'm going to just finish up here. Outline some of my letters here. Make them stand out a little bit more. All right. When you upload your drawing, make sure to put your name on it, please. So I know who to address when I talk about it in show and tell. Upload this up to Yoga right now. That was fun. Okay. Some people are going to be in trouble today. All right, so finishing up. I think I'm liking the order that I have it in so far, and we have a good deal here. We'll take this last minute. I hope you guys had a lot of fun doing this one. Pac-Man is really easy, right? Again, like it's sort of a simple, easy character. You guys watch what's that movie? Scott Pilgrim. There's always that fun little anecdote he talks about in with Pac-Man, being that it's they had to change his name from Pac-Man. He in Japan he was named Puck-Man because he looked like a hockey puck, I guess. But they had to change that because, you know, American youth, they can get pretty naughty sometimes. All right, finishing up here, guys. If you haven't gotten, I have enough up here to go ahead and start talking, and then we'll just reload the page, and you guys can get yours up. Okay. All right. So here's mine. Grande Mochaccino extra hot with whipped cream for Slinky. Who's this Slinky? Who is this? Yes, that's why we can't have nice things, right? Because you know, people get the wrong ideas and then misbehave and then you know, things. But again, Pac-Man, I don't think it would have worked as Puck-Man. I like Pac-Man, you know? Brilliant move of marketing there, okay? Anyways, so here's my drawing. Really like the colors. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and it looks really good in this whole scheme of things. You know, again, it's really rough. I was more, you know, just trying to tell a story, telling funny little thing. Next. Interesting. Look at this, guys. Order for Pinky Grande Pink Drink. Oh, see. I really love what she did here. She basically humanized or anthropomorphized, I guess is the term. I don't know. Made Pac-Man more human. And honestly, this is amazing. The thank you, Karina. I really like my maze too. But I like the thought process behind this, you know. It's like, you know, it's just really thank you. Yeah, it's very creative. I like how she's thinking out of the box, you know, and making a character out of this, you know. Yeah, and that shirt is so cool. The folds and everything. You got really very good idea of how to draw cloth, and that's not easy, because you have to think about how it folds and how it you know, reacts to the shape of the body. Love the apron. I love the logo. So cool, and the color scheme is pretty amazing. And I love that, you know, order for Pinky Grande Pink Drink, which is Sophie's favorite drink at Starbucks. So this is really cool. Yeah, and that orange glove is pretty amazing. So cool. Good job, Sophie. I like how you put the reference here. You know, keep that up. Such a good job. Thank you, Sophie. And okay, I don't know why this keeps coming up, but it needs to stop. Okay? We don't need the overalls anymore. It's just gotta go. All right. All right. And I think this is Olivia's, right? I love the shape of the things coming down the wall. You know, it shows the viscosity. Gosh. No. Okay, we're back again. I don't know what's happening, guys. I've got to call my my ISP, and I'll check on that. Anyways, I'm hoping that we're okay now. Yeah, I love how things are coming down the wall here. You know, and it shows that certain viscosity of the liquid. How do you like that, Karina? Science, I know it. So this looks like a very thick drink, you know. It is. All of this is so good. It's very creative. I really love, you know, and how he inhabits the space too. Like I said, I love the pastries here, for the, you know, that where they put the food. So really good. Thanks Olive. Yeah, someone is not happy with their order, or not going to be happy with their order. Really cool. Anyways, thank you so much, Olive. Thank you. Nora, look at this. And I love how she went Miss Pac-Man's coffee. Representation. Get that female in there, right? And I love it's trademarked. Oops. Darn it. Ah. And she has all the ghosts. And I love the counter and the bow for Miss Pac-Man, you know? I love that it's a mom and pop shop. So cool. Nora, this is really good. Yeah, the ghosts are amazing, aren't they? So good. Yeah, that bow, the telltale sign. In fact, Miss Pac-Man was my favorite. You know why? Because it moved faster. Pac-Man, the first game, I don't know why, but it was too slow for me. So then when I started playing Miss Pac-Man, I was so into that game, much more so than any of the other games out. Miss Pac-Man was my favorite because they sped up the I don't know, maybe they had a better processor or something like that, but well, now I can't wait to see yours, Karina. Anyways, Miss Pac-Man was my favorite because I loved the speed at which it played. And that was weird because I found out that maybe it's because I was just so impatient. You know, like I like to play speed chess rather than chess because I just like to make the move, hit the clock, and keep going back and forth because I like to play a high quantity of games, and I'm gonna lose tons of the games. But That's how my brain thinks. I like to think quick. I like a big data dump inside of my head helps me process things. So interesting. Nora, amazing as always. You are fabulous, and I love the colors. I love your ghosts and the eyes on your ghosts. It's so great. So yeah, and I'm glad you did Miss Pac-Man. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Nora. Okay. So who do we got here? Oops. And this is Ro. How cute. That's a cute Pac-Man, guys. Love the eyes. Cherry frap. Oh, look at this. You know why? You know what this is? This is a very Pac-Man oriented menu. Because as you know, if you played Pac-Man, you get bonus fruit that would, I think in Miss Pac-Man it would float around. It would move around. But in Pac-Man, it would just be right near the center of the maze. And it would be a cherry, a strawberry, orange, apple, yeah, or a melon, banana. It was really cool. And if you had to get that, you get a bonus. You get bonus points. But I like it. In Namco, look at you, knowing the company that actually made Pac-Man. So cool. Yep. Gloves are amazing. Yeah, little Pac-Man on his hands. That's true, huh? And also the little Pac-Man on his shoes. And the little Pac-Man eyes. And I like that you did the eyebrows. I didn't do the eyebrows. And eyebrows add a lot of character to a face because it's one of the primary things that shows emotion. You know, if you have knitted brows, you know, show anger. Eyebrows raised shows sort of fear and stuff. But this, you know, very, very happy, very nice looking Pac-Man. Thank you so much, Ro. Amazing. And this is Ewan. Pac-Man Starpucks. Oh, Starpucks. Look at that. And it's a ghost based on the whatchamacallit, the Starbucks logo. And he also did Miss Pac-Man, Pac Boots, Nordstrom Pac. Is that a thing? You know, I realized, I wonder why Miss Pac-Man doesn't have like a name. Like, is she just, would she be Mrs. Pac-Man if she were married to Pac-Man? And then did she just sort of, you know, like take his name? Things that you think about. Nordstrom Rack. I got it now. Nordstrom Pack. Very nice. I'm really impressed with this logo. Starbucks. I think I might do something like that. Good concept. Let's get that finished. I love the cherry on the mug there. Really cool. You did the eyebrows as well. And the boots. Look at them boots. Yeah, that logo is really cool. Really, really, really creative. All right, let's see here. I know there's probably more. All right, it looks like there's 2 more. Pac-Man as a barista. Oops, I was thinking of a bartender. I'm very confused today. Check this out. I love. Okay, first off, the bar is very, you know, very Pac-Man-ish, right? That hard edge sort of thing. The maze sort of thing. But yeah. You know, I think it still works, even though it's a barista or a bartender. I think it's hilarious because the ghosts are the funniest thing. I mean, they're dead drunk, like in succession, like drop on the floor drunk, about to be on the floor, getting there, and Pinky's like, what is happening? So something happening with a keyframe interval or something. I have no idea what that means. Anyways, must be a bad internet day. Yeah, don't drink alcohol. You will go loco. Yeah, so let's go through these right now. I think I only have this one and the next one. But I love your subtle shading on your color. So good, so good. And your clean lines. And you really show like a sense of humor. Your sense of humor shows through your drawings. Yeah. No bueno on alcohol, guys. All right, and last one. Oh my goodness. Lorraine. I strive to be like the ghost when I turn 21. Just have patience, you know. No need to rush that. But because especially, look, Lorraine, you created an amazing piece here. I love. There seems to be something going on here. That this Pac-Man is a little sneaky, right? Again, it's really amazing. Oh, what is happening here? So thank you again. Such amazing work, you guys. Frozen, let it go. Ah. That's good. I'm smiling, right? I don't know if you guys can hear me or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna just muscle through this, try to get through it. But thank you guys. Oh look, I received 100 messages today on Restream chat. It's amazing. I just want to thank you guys again. Looks like I'm back again. But okay, I'm gonna muscle through this, get to the end of the show. Catch me on Facebook. Catch me on Instagram. Those are the things. URLs and the avatars or whatever, the screen names. Okay. Subscribe to me on YouTube, bit.ly/the sketch space, and I'm also on Twitch. Okay. So thank you guys again. The next one, barring any sort of technical difficulties, is Saturday, June 19th. And that's gonna mark around a year. So we're gonna make that the year